Hello, my dear ones. In this video, I will explain in detail about 8 important hormones like oxytocin, dopamine, melatonin, ghrelin, leptin, cortisol, etc. You must know about these hormones, but unfortunately, most people don't know how to maintain a good balance of them. So, this video will educate you how and why you should maintain the good balance of these hormones. So this is such an important valuable video. You must watch this video till end. But before I begin, I want you to download my mobile app. Just type my name, Dr. Kashika Jain. You will find my mobile app. Download it and do breath work daily. Experience meditation. Now, let's begin. Let's understand the first hormone, dopamine, the reward seeker. What it does controls motivation, focus, and feeling of pleasure. It's why checking off a to-do list feels good. When you check your to-do list, how much you have achieved, you feel sense of achievement, you feel good, and dopamine plays crucial role behind it. Now, how it triggered when you achieve something. Social media likes even triggers dopamine in your system, sugar, caffeine, shopping, etc. Sometimes we feel dopamine in our system, but triggers are really unhealthy. And gradually, we may develop a tendency to feel that dopamine rush just by scrolling social media. We check how many likes and good comments we got, and we simply go and shop randomly, even without any need. So you need to be mindful. Your dopamine must come from your efforts. Set a goal, put your best efforts, and then what results you get really gives you real dopamine, and that lasts for a long time. So, too much unhealthy dopamine causes addiction to phones, games, substances, burnout, lack of joy in real life. And healthy ways to boost dopamines are break tasks into small goals. If you set a big goal, so it initially feels hard to achieve it, but when you break your goal into small parts, you feel easy, you put your best efforts, you remain calm, and then you achieve, you feel sense of achievement and real dopamine hit you experience. Celebrate progress. When you achieve something, appreciate yourself, celebrate, and just be grateful to feel more dopamine. Practice deep work without distractions. When you do something mindfully with full focus, you do your best. When you do your best, you get best results. And when you get your desired results, you feel sense of achievement and dopamine releases in your system. Now moving towards next hormone, that is serotonin, your mood stabilizer. What it does, balances mood, promotes feeling of happiness, calm, and self-esteem. And it is boosted by exposure to sunlight, feeling respected or appreciated, gratitude journaling, and exercise. Now check with yourself. Do you expose to sunlight every day? Or do you feel often respected or appreciated? Do you respect yourself? Do you appreciate yourself? Or do you have such people who acknowledge you? And do you document all the happy moments you have in your life? Are you really grateful? Or do you exercise daily? Physical exercise, mental exercise? If you do, I really appreciate. If you don't do, start doing it. Low serotonin signals mood swings. When serotonin levels are low, you experience more mood swings. Anxiety or depression, and many anxiety disorders as well, and sleep trouble, because serotonin is deeply related to melatonin. If serotonin levels are low, then of course you will experience disturbed sleep. Now, natural serotonin boosters are 20 minutes walk in sunlight. You must walk 20 minutes under sun. Social connections, I'm talking about real connections. I'm not talking about social media connections. I'm talking about real connections which you make in person. Eat foods with tryptophan like eggs, nuts, cheese, broccoli, walnut, sesame seed, flax seed. These kind of food items helps to produce more serotonin. And by the way, I have already made a video on this topic, how to boost your serotonin. If you haven't watched yet, do watch that. Now, next hormone is oxytocin, the love hormone. What it does: strengthens trust, bonding, empathy, and emotional intimacy. It lowers stress and promotes connection. So, it released during hugging, holding hands, deep conversations, spending time with pets. So, do you often hug your loved ones? Do you involve yourself into deep conversation where you lose the time track? If you do so, you must be knowing how you feel, and the way you feel, oxytocin plays crucial role behind it. Now, low oxytocin, you feel in the form of loneliness, social anxiety. You don't feel like going out. You don't feel like talking to people. You really feel uncomfortable, very uneasy when it comes to social interactions, and feeling disconnected. Sometimes you feel depersonalized or derealization also. So, oxytocin level, if are not at optimum level, then you experience such kind of issues. And ways to boost oxytocin: physical touch, even with pets. Like if you have your loved ones with you, you stay with them, then often hug them, gently kiss them, or while talking, just try to touch them gently. Don't make anyone uncomfortable, but gently give them a touch. It gives you a sense of safety. You feel loved, secure. And if you don't have anyone, just play with your pet, hug your pet. And when you talk to somebody, maintain a very good eye contact, because you feel more connected, you feel more safe, you strengthen your relationship with that person. And also acts of kindness. When you help other person, you feel naturally happy because your act of kindness nurtures the bond with that person. So always be ready to help someone. Just be generous to people. You never know who is suffering in your life. Sometimes people hide their sorrow, their troubles behind their smile. So your act of kindness, your nice gesture towards someone can make them feel good, and also you will feel good after helping them. Now, the next hormone is melatonin, the sleep regulator. So, what it does, tells your body when it's time to sleep. It's part of your natural body clock, and that clock name is circadian rhythm. That's your circadian clock, right? So, it boosted by dim light in the evening, darkness at bedtime, a consistent sleep schedule. So, check with yourself, do you go to your bed daily on a fixed time or not? If you don't, you must go at a fixed time daily. So, fix your time to sleep and to get up as well. So, low melatonin effects. See, I remember serotonin because it is deeply linked with the serotonin, right? So they share a very good bond. If you maintain a good level of serotonin, automatically you will have a good amount of melatonin as well. So low melatonin affects insomnia, like you're lying on your bed and you are struggling with falling into sleep, or you fall into sleep easily, but around like midnight, 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., you feel that you woke up all of a sudden and again struggling back to fall into sleep. So you can suffer from mid-night insomnia as well. Or when you get up, you don't feel fresh. In any form, you may struggle with your sleep. And fatigue, without any too much physical work, you feel very tired. Poor concentration, you are not able to focus on your work. It feels like you're sleepy and you barely need a nap. So, how to support melatonin naturally? No screen 1 hour before bed. It seems difficult, but it is easy. If you decide, then everything is easy to follow. Just switch off your mobile, laptop, or any screen just 1 hour before your bedtime. Why it is necessary? Because the blue light exposes hampers the melatonin release. So when you disconnect from the screen, so you give signal to your brain that you are preparing to enjoy a deep sleep. Keep your room dark and cool. Yes, it's very important. So just start dimming the light before 1 hour of your sleep time, and make sure when you lie down on your bed, your bedroom must be cool and dark. Go to bed and wake up at the same time. Yes, it is very important to set your circadian clock. Now, ghrelin, the hunger hormone. So, what it does, tells your brain it's time to eat. It rises before meals and falls after eating. So, overactive ghrelin cravings, unnecessary. You have craving for some food, sugar, junk food, noodles, pizza, any kind of craving, and you overeat. You know it's time to stop, but it feels like, oh, it's very tasty. I'm not able to stop. And later you regret also when you overeat. Difficulty losing weight. So you want to lose your weight, but ghrelin imbalance don't let you lose your weight. So what causes high ghrelin? Sleep deprivation. So when you are deprived from sleep, you are not sleeping well, you don't go to bed on fixed time, or due to some reasons you have disturbance in your sleep, then it causes high ghrelin. Skipping meals or too much sugar. So be mindful if you are eating too much candies and pastries and chocolates. So just tell yourself, my health is more important than this temporary craving. So balance it with 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So you can figure out with your body and mind how many hours of sleep you actually need. It may be 6 hours, 7 or 8. High protein meals. You can easily find out the list of high protein meals on the Google, or you can ask from AI, and add more protein to your meals. Eating on a schedule. So when you set a fixed time to eat your meal, that sets your internal clock. So try to eat at a fixed time. Sometimes, like 15 to 20 minutes variation is fine, but often try to eat your meal at a fixed time. And be mindful what you are eating, how much you are eating, and the way you are eating. When you eat something, be mindful. Chew your food well and support your body to maintain a good balance. And next one is leptin, the fullness hormone. So what it does, tells you when you are full. Works opposite to ghrelin. So blocked leptin is equal to you eat more even when full. Leptin resistance caused by processed food, if you eat too much processed food, be mindful, it is making your health bad, and after some time you will suffer a lot. Constant snacking, if you have a habit of eat something often, like you ate something after half an hour, you again have craving to eat something. So you are constantly snacking something. And inflammation in your body is just because of its resistance. Fix leptin naturally. Eat whole, unprocessed food. What Mother Nature offers you, just eat according to season. Maximum, most of the time, eat natural, unprocessed food. Sometimes, to settle your cravings, you can eat a food which is fast, but eat slow that fast food. Sleep enough, at least 6 to 8 hours, as your body and mind requires, and intermittent fasting. Yes, you can eat in a window of 8 hours and rest 16 hours. Just give rest to your system. Let it finish its job to digest everything properly. And this 16 hours fasting will help you to feel more lighter. It will improve your sleep. It will also improve your mood, and you will be able to maintain a good ideal weight, as well as you will feel a clear and calm mind. So if you can follow this routine to eat in 8 hours window and rest 16 hours, you don't eat anything, just you can take water or rarely milk or any fruit juice. But if you can avoid that too, do avoid that. Otherwise, you can add some liquids, but don't eat the solid food. Now, the next one is cortisol, the stress hormone. What it does, helps your body respond to danger. Good in small doses, harmful when constant. If constantly cortisol is releasing in your system, you are at risk. So, chronic high cortisol gives you lots of anxiety, fat storage, especially belly fat, brain fog, where you are unable to focus, you don't feel clear, you are attacked by lots of intrusive thoughts. Weakened immunity, because constant stress weakens your immune system. And this is caused by stress, that chronic stress, and lack of sleep, overworking. Because some people work like a machine. They don't stop in between and they don't give proper rest to their system. So that overworking exhausts your system and you will burn out. So lower cortisol by deep breathing and meditation. That's why I asked you to download my app in the beginning, so that you can do breath work meditation. Walking in nature, at least 30 minutes. Walk in nature, take sunlight, feel fresh air, hear the birds chirping, just witness the beauty of the nature. Taking breaks and resting and laughing more. Take breaks in between, rest and laugh even more. So that all will help you to lower down the this is stress hormone cortisol. Now, testosterone and estrogen, the power pair. What it does, control energy, muscle strength, sex drive, mood, and focus in both men and women, right? So, imbalance leads to low energy, you feel fatigue, more mood swings, you gain weight, and low libido means low sexual desire to get intimated with your partner, and naturally balanced by resistance training. You can go to gym, you can lift weight, you can train your system to maintain this natural balance. Healthy fats in diet like avocado, nuts, and also good sleep. I hope you have noticed that in to maintain every hormone, good sleep is necessary. So just here feed this, that I need to take at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day. You need to prioritize your healthy sleep pattern. And managing stress. If your job is too stressful, just do relaxation activities in between because you can't quit your job, right? So stress is now like an integral part of our life. So we cannot live a complete stress-free life, but of course we can manage or we can release our stress on daily basis. That's important for you. It's about you, your life. So maintain a good balance. So my dear ones, I talked about 8 important hormones that you must know, and you need to put your best efforts to maintain their optimum level so that you eat well, sleep well, work well, live happily. So now please share this video with your loved ones, share in your group so that other peoples can also be educated. And like this video, comment on this video. And if you want a video on another topic, please suggest me some topics. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do so. It means a lot to me. I will see you in the next video. Take care, my dear ones.